When you're writing VBA code, the Visual Basic Editor built in Microsoft Excel can feel a bit outdated. Modern text editors like VS Code have way more features, plus also extensions that let you use AI tools to help you with your code. So what if I told you there's actually a way to connect your Excel spreadsheet directly with VS Code? Let me show you what I mean. When I click this button in my workbook, it runs my VBA code and shows a message box. Now if I go to VS Code, update my macro, save the changes and click the button again, we will see that the code in my workbook updates automatically. And this now means I can write all my VBA code in VS Code and take advantage of all the features like syntax highlighting, line numbers, extensions, and AI tools like GitHub Copilot. Now in my case, I've installed an extension called Codeium, which is a free alternative to GitHub Copilot. With Codeium, all I need to do is write a comment describing on what I want to do, and then it offers a code for me. For example, let's say I want to copy the value from cell A1 to cell B1. I just write the comment and Codeium generates the code. So let's test it out. I will add some text to the cell in A1, click the button, and the text is copied to cell B1. Alright, so this is of course just one simple example, but it shows you in general how it works. Now the cool part about Codeium and actually also the other tools is that they often have a separate chat window which has access to my current module. So I can actually write my prompts right in here. For example, I could ask it to list all the sheet names in a message box. Once I press enter, it generates the code, which I can now copy and paste into my module. Then I go back to Excel, assign my button to the new macro, and when I run it, it displays all the sheet names in a message box. Alright, so now that you have seen how it works, let me show you how to set it up. And it's actually pretty straightforward. First, let me stop the current connection in my terminal by pressing Ctrl and C. So to set this up, head over to the xlwings GitHub release page. I will of course also include the link to this page in the description box below. Now, xlwings is a Python package for automating Excel, but you don't need Python for this. You can just download the standalone command line tool. Just grab the latest executable file from the release page. Once downloaded, copy the xlwings executable file to your Windows directory. So if you copy it directly into your Windows directory, you can run it from anywhere without specifying the full path. But if you prefer, you could also place the file somewhere else, like your desktop. But in that case, you will need to provide the full path to the file when you want to use it. I will show you what I mean in just a moment. Alright, so now that we have xlwings in our Windows directory, navigate to the folder that contains your macro-enabled workbook. Next, open VS Code in this directory. Then open your terminal in VS Code and type xlwings VBA edit. Now you don't need to use a built-in VS Code terminal. You could also use your Windows terminal or command prompt. Just make sure you're running this command in the same directory as your workbook. Also, if you didn't place the xlwings executable file in the Windows directory, you would now need to specify the full path to where you have saved it. So your command then may look something like this. Alright, and once you execute this command, the terminal will ask you to proceed. Once you confirm it, it establishes an active connection between Excel and VS Code. And now you will also see all your VBA modules in the current directory. This means you can open them and now you can write your VBA code right here. When you save your changes, the updates will sync automatically with your workbook. Alright, and that's basically it. It is that easy to set it up. One last thing I want to mention here is that I learned this trick directly from the xlwings YouTube channel. So full credit goes to Felix, the creator of xlwings, for making this possible. And with that said, I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna try this out or if you have any other questions. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.